Now, I've already done haters, every state's most hated state, but what about some lovers? What's every state's loving state? What state does every state love the most? There's a lot to look at here, so let's just focus on the deep south. All of these states, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Georgia, all love Florida, surprisingly. So that's weird. Y'all like to talk all this mess about Florida, but y'all love it. You love it. Florida likes no one that they border. Florida likes North Carolina. What? North Carolina? So does South Carolina. South Carolina likes North Carolina. Sad thing is, North Carolina doesn't like them back. North Carolina likes Virginia. Gonna be a lot of like weird love triangles, just to let you guys know. Then we got Oklahoma and Arkansas liking Texas, which is again weird because isn't Oklahoma and Texas, they got that little rivalry? Anyways, Texas doesn't like them back. Texas likes Louisiana. Wow. Would have never guessed Louisiana, but okay. Clearly there's like a proximity effect. You have to like maybe somewhat border the states that you love. It's gotta be a love-hate. There's definitely a love-hate. Colorado is a player. Look how big Colorado is a player over here. They got New Mexico, Utah, Nebraska, Kansas, and Missouri. Missouri doesn't even border them. They all love Colorado. Maybe just like, I don't know, the skis or the ganja. It's gotta be that. Gotta be the ganja. Only 2 people like California, so yeah, it's very clear people just don't like California. They don't like us. Arizona and Nevada. Okay, there. That's great. California likes Hawaii, and so does Alaska, weirdly. Alaska likes Hawaii. I guess it's that brotherhood of not being a part of like the lower 48. The strangest thing I've seen so far, though, is Hawaii liking Nevada. What? I could have swore Hawaii would love California. I thought, like, we're kind of similar. Certain areas are similar. When I went to Hawaii, I was like, this is just like California, except island California. I don't know why they like Nevada, but maybe they like to gamble or something. The Cascadian Brotherhoods, they're loving each other. This is probably the most romantic part of the map. Oregon loves Washington, and Washington loves them back. So just get married, guys. Get married. Form Cascadia, why don't you? If you guys like each other, let's just bring it together. So Idaho likes Utah, Wyoming likes Montana, Montana likes Idaho. Now this is the biggest love triangle on the map. Someone's gonna get jealous and get shanked. We got a lot of Minnesota lovers at this part of the map. Wisconsin, Iowa, and the Dakotas, where Minnesota likes Canada. What? Canada? How dare you? But I mean, I guess that makes sense. They're a state. They're like our vassal state. Sorry, Canada. I'm sorry. Illinois liking Iowa. That's like so weird. Out of all, really, Illinois, Iowa? People from Chicago, maybe they want to get away. That's where they go. Indiana likes Michigan. Randomly, Michigan likes Florida. What the how did that happen? This is the furthest distance away, so Michigan clearly has a favorite spot to go on vacation to. New England all loves New Hampshire. I could have swore that would have been Massachusetts. Only Connecticut likes Massachusetts. New York likes Vermont. Pennsylvania likes New York, and that's pretty weird. Like a lot of anger, I think, is gonna arise from all these relationships. A lot of hormones running around. Oh, last thing, New Jersey likes no one because it's, you know, it's Jersey. The bromance between Oregon and Washington is pretty cute. That is adorable. Now, why did that put country humans in my head? Oh no. Get those images out. LOL likes Canada. Come on, Minnesota. Come on, Minnesota. There should be a ranking system too. It should be like the state you love the most, the state you love the second most, and the third most. That would make this super complicated map even more complicated though. Really love this Instagram account. Fan Maps puts a lot of cool images. I've seen this before, but it's always so shocking how massive Texas is. Look at this. Berlin to London. We got Amsterdam, Brussels, Frankfurt, all the way down to Milano. So crazy. Prague is connected. Really, Texas is big. Whether every country imports more from China, the US, or Germany, and it seems like most people are importing from China. All that red is China. Germany's got a strong hold over Europe, but the US is only really, I mean, the US got North America, a little part of South America. At the end of the day, though, they got Chad. It's pretty giga Chad to get Chad. We've seen military budgets before, but not in terms of percentage of GDP. So Saudi Arabia killing it. 8% of their GDP. Dang. Then we got Israel, Russia, and the US. Obviously, the US usually dominates these statistics, but when you put it in terms of percentage, they're not that high. They still do dominate. They're only investing 3.4% of their GDP. I think this just says a lot about our GDP. And aren't we like bigger than most of the nations combined in like the top 5? Something crazy like that. Germany, okay, well that's probably a good sign. Germany, maybe a good sign. I don't know though. It's a little risky. Never can tell. Where Brits lose their passports the most. And I can tell you right now, Spain's #1, and it's hugely #1, I think because of Gibraltar, right? You guys go to Gibraltar and the Iberian Peninsula, maybe you stumble across the border, all of a sudden you find yourself running from some bulls, you drop your wallet, you never see it again. Maybe, I don't know. Also, the US is 2nd place, but just nowhere close to where Spain is. Just want to confirm that theory. Can someone confirm the theory in, oh, yeah, Pain. You don't want to go to Pain. Bro, you guys might not ever come back from Spain. Spain's still mad about you sinking their Grand Armada, huh? That's an old joke. This is a map of Wi-Fi waves going through a building, and this is always just a good reminder. You just need like an image sometimes. My Wi-Fi is going through like 5 walls. It just explains a lot. That's why I use Ethernet. that. Technically, like this little thing in the wall, like that ruins everything. At least it ruins bathroom Wi-Fi while you're sitting on the toilet. We saw this map when we went to the map museum. It's not supposed to be accurate, right? This is not, well, I don't know, but how bad were the maps in the 1500s? Bam, we got Africa, we got Europe, we got Asia. Pretty much. Love this one too. Love effing maps as well. That's what I do in my free time. Really like this, the growth of Las Vegas between 1972 and 2010. First of all, I would like to know, did they have satellite images of Vegas like in 1972? This looks like kind of relatively recent, but okay. Yeah, Vegas out here growing. Where you're most likely to run into wildlife that could make you not live anymore. And I have no idea what the hell this map is even saying. Who made this map? This is like one of the worst ones we've seen. How am I supposed to read this? I'm assuming the bluer intensity probably, because just knowing Florida, there's a lot of things in Florida, right? Alligators, crocodiles, giant ass bugs, suck your blood. And like here, well, I don't know, because aren't there like mooses? You guys have mooses in this part of the country? I don't know, but I would assume a moose could probably take you out, maybe. What about bears? Hold up, where are the bears at? You know there's bears, grizzlies. This map is completely impossible to understand as we don't know what the color, yeah, for reals, this is really bad. I'd like to see this same exact map, just including only humans. Where you're most likely to get not lived in terms of the humans in each state, you know what I'm saying? Homicide rates, basically. This is a beautiful Chinese map. I saw this the other day. This is like suffixes of Chinese villages. Oh, now we need to be careful with this. The last thing they need is more like civil internal conflicts. They've been doing that a lot in history. 1660 New Amsterdam laid over 2012's New York. And I would just like to know who made this. Did the aliens like beam this down and show you this image? How do we know this is 1660? Pretty sure someone probably like mapped that thing out. Yeah, let's just ignore that. Here's something similar. Bird's eye view of Amsterdam. Man, those aliens like really helping out. First they helped with the pyramids. Now they're help building maps. Every time I say that, people get mad. I shouldn't say that. Rule of 6 countries with the same population. So we have everyone in the Western Hemisphere together because they have to be. There's really not that many people over here. We got a united Africa. We got all of Europe and a lot of like Russia, Mongolia, and the Middle East combined. Then there's just India and China. That is so crazy that you just have to keep these countries just to themselves to have equal population. I really like this like oceanic empire. I like that. What are they calling it? Southeast Asia. Is Japan and Korea part of that? Oh, they are. Japan and Korea are part of this little blue thing. They even had to give Greenland to the yellow squad. Like we really ain't got no one in the Western Hemisphere. At risk of just sounding like I don't know, some Virgin Island boy. This is kind of obvious. Like I'm not surprised. If you know anything about maps, you know this. You know how many people are living in Nigeria, and then you also know that no one's living in the Sahara Desert. It's a big desert. This isn't that shocking. I don't know. This is for the normies out there. This is for the normies to be like, what? Cha if by land, tea if by sea. I've never heard of cha in my life. Chai? Is it chai or cha? Why you got an I right here but not an I here? This is actually super interesting though. So if they were a part of the Chinese like Silk Road, then they call it cha. So basically anything that's just like non-navally reached, anything that's like landlocked. And of course the British exporting that to all of their like former territory. What I want to know though is how did Portugal get stuck with calling it cha? How is that possible? And then because Portugal calls it cha, of course Brazil is the only country in the Western Hemisphere that calls it that too. Oh, it's not cha, it depends. It's cha, chai, che, she. The Dutch call it the. Let me get some of that the. And did the Silk Road really get that deep into Africa? I didn't know about that. This makes Mario extremely pleased. He's, I'm sure, very aroused seeing his home country in Mario style. Jeez, Mario, put it away. There are kids watching. Turkey borders 7 countries with 7 different alphabets. Oh, wow. Okay, I see what, okay. It took me a second there. I was like, but wait a second. I've never seen that alphabet before. That's not on my keyboard. That's really crazy though. Areas where agriculture has been discovered independent of outside influences. 2000 BC, they were growing stuff in like Tennessee and Alabama. I did not hear about that. When did we discover that? Of course, we've got like the Aztecs or the Mayans doing this stuff. Incas, same thing. Areas in which independent agriculture revolutions might have happened. In the middle of the Amazon rainforest, have we confirmed that the civilization that lives out there, or that might have lived out there, millions of people, what's that called? Z? City of Z? 9000 BC? That is crazy. Mesopotamia? Is that Mesopotamia? Or the Sumerians? Oh yeah, I didn't know about this either. Oh, this is pretty cool. Speaking of not living, this is how each country made someone not live. And it's just funny. Like, it's pretty typical stuff, but this is the most incredible thing. France. Really? I don't care that you were still using the guillotine, but it was 1977. 1977, you're still chopping heads off? Please tell me you were selling front row tickets. That's where I'm gonna take my lady friend to. Got front row seats, girl, let's go. She's gonna love it. She's gonna love it. It's gonna be a great time. I'm trying to get in that splash zone. Other people using guillotines were like the Nordic countries. We have like Sweden, but that was 1910. More understandable, you know, 110 years ago. Wasn't while like hippies were still walking around. Maybe that's why you kept it though, I don't know. Might do a separate video on this later, but there is a modern day Holy Roman Empire that is forming inside of the US, and this is only the start of it. Like this isn't even like in depth. We do have like the Grand Pacific Republic. We formed this little alliance because of the virus. A little scary, that Midwest pack looking terrifying. It's pretty thick though. You know, New England's gonna be doing their own thing. Actually, New England might have got caught up in the Commonwealth thing. But China actually borders the most countries with the most alphabets, which is 8. Surprisingly, I mean, Turkey's a little bit more impressive because you wouldn't think of it. China's massive, kind of makes sense. I always thought Oklahoma was just a complete pancake. Obviously, this is like super exaggerated, but like they got this little like dong thing growing, and then some, I don't know. Is that supposed to be a forest? Similar with Texas, but I knew like Texas had a really different like biomes, I guess, in it. If I'm thinking Minecraft now. Texas got a whole lot of Minecraft biomes too. Do they have a portal to the Nether? Can you get a plane ticket to the Netherlands? Not currently, I think. Hey, this is exactly why aliens won't visit us. This guy literally went through every single episode and clocked every character's screen time from Friends. You know what we could have done with this time? Could have probably solved all the world's hardest problems. This just must have taken so long. This is a like 6 or 7 minute video. Every episode is logged. That is crazy. Now I want to see The Office though. I'm gonna go ahead and contribute to humanity's lack of, you know, getting in touch with alien life forms. I'd be very interested in The Office. I'd pay good money for that. So it's Ross and Chandler. And wait, Rachel dropped. I don't even watch Friends, but yeah, okay. Just gonna throw that out there. I know who they are. Stopped eating cereal a long time ago, but looking at this image makes me want to just pick it back up again. I like Lucky Charms at Fruit Loops, and hey, they're not all the way at the top. They're not all the way. I can't, Cocoa Crisps. How is Frosted Flakes up there? So they always do sport commercials, trying to betray us. Now Tennessee seems to be like almost as flat as a pancake, kind of. Whoa, what happened here? Vatican City. What happened in 1998? I never heard this story before. You already know there's gonna be a big old explanation, maybe. Oh, okay, it's not 100,000. Oh, I see, 200. Okay, kind of. But what happened? I still want to know what happened. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Employers with most job openings in each U.S. state in April 2020. April 2020. That is definitely the key here. U.S. Army. All right, they're hiring. All right, I got a job opportunity, maybe. No, they would not accept me, I don't think. Pretty sure I do not make the requirements. If they lower it, you know, maybe. McDonald's still doing good? How's McDonald's still doing good? In Alabama, in Tennessee, and Wisconsin. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Is that the Navy? California's Navy? A couple universities still doing good with job opportunities in Nevada, Utah. What's CareCast? That's like a medical thing, right? Virginia randomly just really likes 7-Eleven. Is this like the start of 7-Eleven? Didn't 7-Eleven start from, I don't know. Oh, Alaska University doing cool too. Here's the same map except for non-government positions. So it's mostly just Pizza Hut. Pizza delivery is on the rise, baby. I need to invest. But then again, I feel like that's gonna tank pretty soon. Eventually people are gonna get sick of it. McDonald's doing good in Nevada. McDonald's is expanding. They're expanding their empire. McDonald's land, be careful. It's crazy how many of these like places I've never heard of before. Casey's and whatever this S is. And people always get mad when you've never heard of like a famous store in a certain state. I've never been to that state before. I don't know. AutoZone in New Mexico. AutoZone. What? Pizza Hut is making sure no one out pizzas the Hut. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, care.com is some sort of medical thing. Florida's got something called Winn-Dixie. I don't know what that is. Well, I'm glad to see that a lot of other people don't know some of the places, not just me. This is way too cool. I need to make a whole video about this. Preparing a house for defense? Whoa, I need to take some notes. Oh, is this from German housing is well suited for defense? Ooh, interesting. What's up with that? What could have happened? They all set up. They set up by the windows. They got like a scout out at the very top. Floorboards should be removed below downstairs window so that if the enemy breaches the window, they will not land on a solid floor. Wow, they're really thinking about this. They really use their brain in this situation. That's weird. Use curtain or sacking to cover the windows. Cover windows with wired netting. Wow. 2-layer of sandbags on the floor will stop the enemy from shooting through it. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Once you take floor 1, you just shower it ahead. I wonder if you could do like a reverse card though, if they're shooting up and then it like bounces back down. When all other preparation is complete, remove the stairs or cover them with boards covered in nails. Whoa, this is like some Home Alone shit. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. And big thanks to the April patrons: Elphie C, Elijah Senpai, SwissAargau, Maxy G, Pizza, KS, Kawalerzysta, LuxembourgLover, Riley A, Mayonnaise Incorporated, Seth A, BallinLikeStalin, Tyler Beach, Pelovski, Daddy Kim, Supreme Leader of the Universe, Clevin, Sleeper56, and Millatime. Thank you.